You need your hand weights, and you can choose kind of what weight you want to use. I would suggest nothing too heavy, because obviously we're going to be doing 2-minute intervals, okay, as we're working through. Grab a drink anytime you need it. We're going to start in our perfect Pilates posture. So feet together. Let's turn our toes out to the corners of the room. Realign our heels with our toes. Even distribution of your weight between your right and your left foot. Once you've got that centering going on there, track up through the body, put tension in the muscles, not the joints, and bring your pelvis into your neutral spine. So we're going to rock that pelvis forward and back. Be aware of our movement that we've got in our pelvis this morning. How does that feel? And then all the way forward, point A, all the way back, point C, find your point B, somewhere in between. Once you've got your pelvis in that position, try and keep it there for as long as possible. We know that's kind of our optimum. It's our safe place. We want to lengthen up the rest of the body, grow tall. Shoulders come up, down, and away from the ears. Neck is lovely and long. Take a moment to connect with your breath. So maybe place the hands on the sides of the ribs. Let's breathe into the rib cage. Feel the rib cage move towards the hands. Breathe out and let it move away from the hands. So we've got that connection there. And we're going to focus on the hardest part of our moves. We're going to focus on breathing out at that point. So when you're ready, relax your hands. Grow lovely and tall and let your chin drop. And then look to the ceiling. So let that head fall and rise. Be aware of how that feels as you move that head down and through. No rush. Open the mouth maybe as you take your head back. Let the jawline relax. Take the head over to the right shoulder. Feel the stretch in the neck. Roll the head down and round to the other side. So our intervals today, gang, are going to be 2 minutes long. So you can really get into these intervals. Enjoy. Work on. So let that come over just as far as that feels good for you. Well done. And then head down. Roll the shoulders back. Up to the ears, back down. Big circles round. Anytime you're ready, bring the head up and stay with your shoulder roll. See how that feels for you this morning. Maybe circle the other way. You know, maybe you prefer to circle forwards. There's no law to say you must only circle back. It's your preference. So whatever feels best for you, stay with that direction. I'm going to do 2 more. Now bring the right hand up. So we're going to lift and lower. Reach that arm back just as far as you wish. And as always, remember, you can have your palm facing me or you can have your palm facing inwards. Whatever feels best for your shoulder. Now move more like a pendulum. 1 up, 1 down. Let that release into the shoulders. I'm going to bring the arms up, shoulder height, open, and then release. So we're going to come here, open, and release. Could we add a little lift up on the toes? It's a little bit of a balance challenge. You're coming up, open, back and down. I lower my heels as I lower my hands. Good work. Do 1 more. Perfect. Take the right arm, circle and reach. Left arm, circle and reach over. So we've got 1 rotation, 1 lateral bend. Really let that shoulder release. Be aware of how that feels. Good. Gang, I'm going to do 2 more. So 1 more on the right, 1 more on the left. That's it. Bring the arms forward. Let's reach back on the right, back on the left. Be aware of how that feels as you open up your chest. Exhale. Bring the arms forward and swoop and stretch. Head down, head back. Let me turn side on so you can see me. I want you to be able to over-exaggerate this movement, gang. Let the neck release. Well done. Now pedal through the feet. And as you do, bring your hands together. We're going to just allow the hands to relax and release. And I want them to stretch. Circle round. Because we're going to be using our hand weights, go the other way. Well done. Take your right foot forward and back. So we take a little brush. Now, if it doesn't feel good for you to lift the leg, feel free to stay in contact with the floor. So you can squeeze the muscles in the bottom. Perfect. Let's come across and open. Now circle that knee round. Give me 2 more. Feel free to hold the wall if you need to. And then circle round the other way. That's it. Give me 2 more. Perfect. Left leg moves. So forward, back and squeeze. Great work. Let that leg brush. Well done. 2. Bring the leg across and open. Circle the knee out. So just work at the range of movement that feels good for you this morning. Don't do anything that doesn't feel right. Rotate the other way. Perfect. Now from here, come to the back of the mat. We're going to inhale. Exhale, roll halfway. Hinge from the hip, gang. Place the hands on the thighs and stretch the back. Maybe lift and lower here if that feels good for you. Work at your own pace. And then roll up anytime you're ready. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale and roll. Drop that chin. Heavy head comes forward and we stretch the back. And we're going to lift and lower. So being aware of how that feels as you move. Well done. Roll up. Roll through the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale and lower. Great work. And lift and lower. Perfect. So gang, from here, bring yourself down to the floor. I want you to come into calf stretch. Hands forward, feet back. Bend through one knee, feel the stretch in the other leg. Be aware of how that feels in the calf, the Achilles, the hamstrings. Hold both legs straight anytime you're ready. Push. Well done. We're going to drop the knees. I want you to just take a little cat stretch as you lift and lower while I just change the music over. So we're going to get ready for our kind of first little interval that's going to kick in. So like I said, these are target zones. So these are long 2-minute intervals. We're going to grab our weight in our right hand. We're going to bring ourselves to a box position. So when we get to the halfway spot, we're going to change sides for this one. What we're going to do, gang, is we're going to take a variation of our Superman. So back lovely and long, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. 4, 3, 2. Exhale, lift away. Now open the leg out, hold the arm still. Bring it back and recover. So I'm going to stretch, keep the hand up, open the leg to the side, bring it back and then release. Now if you need to put your hand and the weight down in between, feel free. So you could put it down here as you bring your knee in, give yourself a bit of a release. Otherwise that hand can stay off just a fraction of an inch. Now I want you to really feel that engagement in the abdominals. Feel your pelvic floor, feel the muscles in your back and your bottom as well. By holding that weight up, holding it still but moving the leg. Yeah? We've got this directional pull going on. Inhale, exhale, press. Can you feel that?
Halfway there.
Okay, so we change sides. Exhale, hold the weight. Open the leg to the side. Bring it back and replace. Body is lovely and long. Bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Are we okay? Are you working? Thumb up to the ceiling, gang. So hand in a neutral grip with your weight. Can you feel that? Bend that supporting elbow so you're not locking there on that supporting side. Really nice, strong movement there.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great work. So from here, just take a moment to round up through the shoulders and bring it back. Now, I'm going to bring you to kneeling. So if you need to kneel on something or pad up your knees, please do. We're going to take our arms wide to our V. We retract back to our W. Wide to our V. Now squeeze the muscles in the bottom. So we've got our kneeling VW. Engaging the muscles in the upper back, shoulder blades. They squeeze and retract as you pull it back. So you'll notice my elbows aren't just going down, they're going backwards, almost towards my heel. Good. Body lovely and long, retract and squeeze. You're going to feel this in your shoulders. You're going to feel it in your upper back muscles. But if you're squeezing your butt and your lower back is working too. Exhale as we pull down. Good work. I'm going to change this on the halfway to make this a bit more of a unilateral. Here it is. Pull down. It's a single arm. We retract and pull. Exhale. Starting strong this week, gang. Come on. We've got this. Pull. Whoa. Retract. Very nice. See how it feels? You're still squeezing the muscles in the bottom. Pulling up tall. Come on, come on.
Take a 15-second rest.
Nearly there.
In 4, 3, 2,
Ooh.
1.
Okay. Give yourself a lovely cat stretch. We're going to move into a side plank.
Get ready.
Elbow under the shoulder, one weight needed.
Exercise 3,
We're going to lift this arm up.
3, 2, 1.
We're going to thread like a needle through. Inhale, exhale, lift the leg. Hold the leg still, thread like a needle. Elbow under the shoulder and then lift that leg. So lift the leg like a needle through. Lift. Good work. So we bend through. Take the head round with you when you go. Your elbow is under your shoulder. You can be down on the knee or you could be on straight legs. You choose. So whatever works for you. Body is in a lovely long line here. My weight goes straight up in line with my shoulder. Good work. We're going to change this slightly on the halfway.
Halfway there.
Okay, come down to the floor. We're going to come up into side bend. Keeping the weight just onto the side of the body. Inhale, exhale, lift. Rib cage to hip bones, lift up. If you want to keep your legs down, feel free. You might want to bend your lower leg. That's fine. You're sliding that weight down the side of the thigh, working the obliques. Reach it away. Exhale. Inhale. So just come up and have a little look there. Squeezing on the side of the body. Great work, gang.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Perfect. Come up, change sides. So we start with our side plank. Thread like a needle. Halfway, we bring this into side bend. But we're not doing the arm pull on the side bend.
In 4, 3,
You ready?
2, 1.
So we thread like a needle through. Hold up. Lift the leg twice. So I've done a combination of side plank with thread like a needle and side lying leg abduction. Inhale, exhale. Lift. Well done. That's it. Press through. So no tension in the neck or the head, just keep that relaxed. Nice and strong.
Halfway there.
There it is. So gang, we lay ourselves down, body lovely and long, we reach. Fact. Remember you can lower that low leg, bend that knee there if you need to. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're laying on your fleshy part of your body, not your bony part. Be comfortable here in this side. Reaching and looking where you're going. Inhale, exhale. Superb work, gang. Dead strong. So this is a lovely combination to put these two moves together.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3.
Well done. Okay, come up to sitting. If you need to grab a drink, please do. We're going to do a roll back. Grab a hold of your weights.
Exercise 5. In
So we're
4,
bringing these forwards.
3, 2, 1.
We're going to roll back as far as you wish. Inhale, exhale, and rise. So bring them together. Bring them close. If you want to come all the way down, you can. Inhale, exhale, and then rise. As you come all the way down into the floor, if you want to take the weights all the way over, you can. You can lead with them arms. Lift up. So that's your alternative to have the hands further away. Now that's going to be harder. And obviously, depending on how heavy your weights are, will depend on whether or not you want to do that, or keep them close to you if they're quite heavy. Bringing you down into the floor. And then rising up. Tuck the pelvis under.
Halfway there.
Good work. Keep it going. Inhale, exhale. So really nice and strong. Absolutely no rush. You don't have to work at my speed. You work at your own pace, your own tempo. Inhale, exhale.
Take a 15-second
Great
rest.
work.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, gang, you're coming down to the floor. Arms up, bring our legs to tabletop position. So I'm going to take a tabletop tap down,
Exercise 6.
and we're going to take the opposite arm out to the side. So we're going to tap and lift. The other arm stays over the chest, and my other knee stays over my hip. So I've got my tap down, and the opposite arm is coming to the side into like a pec fly position. Now, the further you tap away, the harder you work. So you choose here. You could tap with either a toe or a heel. Those of you that have been working with me for a long time now know that you've always got options to be more comfortable. The feet position really doesn't make a difference. It's general comfort. But I do find that a pointed toe sometimes can cause cramp in the feet. So if you suffer with cramp quite a lot, go with that flex foot and that heel. Now we're going to take both arms now with our single tap down. My other knee stays over my hip, and I can encourage that foot that's going down to go further away. Exhale as I open. Inhale as I return. These are strong intervals this morning. To see how you feel, take your time, no rush. Absolutely superb, gang. So be aware of how that feels in your back.
Take a 15-second rest.
Good work.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great stuff. Bring your arms down by your side. Feet down. Give yourself a bit of a breather. Relax there. So, gang, we're going to come up to shoulder bridge. We're then going to bring our arms overhead.
Exercise 7.
And then we're going to lower our back down. So we're going to lift the hips up first. Stay stable. Now, arms up. Big squeeze on the bottom. Now lower the back down vertebrae by vertebrae. And then bring your arms back. You might prefer to move your arms in with your hands in a neutral grip. So lead with your thumbs going back. Then relax the back of the palms down. Hold there. Release the back down into the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then bring the arms down by your side when you're ready. So make sure your hand position reflects what's right for your shoulders today. So I'm moving back, then arms, back, then arms. Yeah, so they're two separate moves. Back first, big squeeze on the glutes, then arms, then back, then arms. Keeping that strong position through the body. The back of the legs are engaging, lower back's working, bottom's working. And obviously you move at your own pace. You do what feels good for you. You can stay up there longer than me if you wanted to.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well done. Good stuff. Okay. Bring yourself into your neutral spine. We're going to take a single leg stretch.
Get ready.
with our arm pullover.
In 4,
So knees over hips, hands in line with the chest. We're going to take same arm, same leg and press away. So we slide that leg away from us. Now, if you don't want to have your legs lifted in tabletop, you could do this with your feet on the floor and slide away here. So that's your option. You can have that other leg down if that feels better for you. The arm goes away. Again, I'm leading with my thumb going back, hands in a neutral grip. On the halfway, I want you to move opposite arm to leg. Strong through your center. Exhale as you press. Inhale as you return.
halfway there.
There it is. So now we're going to move opposite arm to leg. So we've got a little bit of coordination here. Moving in this reciprocal action of opposite arm to leg here. Yeah? So it's good for our cognitive skills to change it up with our arm and leg lines. Wake you up this morning. Get that brain power going on. Good work. Holding in from hip to hip. No change there. Strong position. Very nice.
Take a 15-second rest. In 4, 3, 2.
Good work.
1.
Okay, take a little bit of a recovery in your back. You're going to come over.
Get ready.
Have a little bit of a release. Come into a
Exercise
plank
9.
position.
In 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you could be in 3/4 plank. Move the arm forward. And then come up into a pedal push. Or a cat pedal, we used to call this. So 3/4 plank is option 1. You're bringing the arm forwards. And then you're bringing yourself into that cat pedal. Or you could be in your full plank position. Feel free to move the weight. So you could take your hand to the floor and put it down. So you don't have to hold the weights if that's not comfortable for you. Hand can come down, we reach. And then cat pedal. Good work.
Halfway there.
Inhale, exhale. All those knees down. So the option is yours. Feel free to have the hands as wide as you wish. Feel free to have the knees as wide as you wish. The abdominals are engaging. Being in this strong position. Work as hard as you want.
Take a 15-second rest.
Great work.
In 4, 3.
Okay, gang, so we're going to use our last interval as our little bit of a recovery. I want you to stretch your back out. Get rid of your weights. Arms away into your child's pose.
Exercise 10.
Take the hands over to the right, left hand on top.
2, 1.
And then change sides when you're ready. Bring it back here. Just take the arm through into your thread like a needle, into this stretch thread like a needle rather than our actual move. Drop down into the shoulder and let that release. Well done, and then change sides. Let the body go heavy. And then bring the hands under the shoulders. We're going to come back to our calf stretch. Feel free to bend one knee, feel the stretch in the other leg if you wish. And then change sides. Hold both legs straight. And then walk the hands back to the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, exhale, rise. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale and roll down. Only coming over as far as you want, but let the tension go from your neck and head back. Inhale, exhale, and come up. Roll those shoulders. I want you to round your back. Take your head down low. Take the hands back behind you. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a breath. Breathe out down to your prayer pose.
3, 2, 1.
Take your right arm up.
You have reached
And your
the
left,
end of your
right hand
workout.
forward and your
Well
left,
done.
right palm in and your left. Give yourselves and each other. Well done, everybody. I really, really hope you enjoyed that this morning. I hope that's woke you up, made you feel good, started your week off the right way. Thank you, gang. Thanks, gang. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Really nice, strong workout this morning. Strong intervals. So that was from Mind and Body Intervals Volume 2 from Pure Energy Go. If you like that mix, that was the Target Zone mix. Have a great day, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you live or on a catch-up real soon.